What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the forest. Today, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna build a houseboat, because in the most recent patch they actually made it so houseboats are able to be actually placed now via blueprint. So that's what we're gonna do. And I think it should be day rise now. Yep. And now we go into here. We go to boats, I believe. And now the boat that it is a house. We will be able to build with 48 logs. Oh, I kind of put it in the rock there. Go ahead and pick that up real quick. The most recent update as well allows us to actually cancel blueprints with the button of C. So we won't really need to be using the Templars mod any longer, which is kind of a good thing. We still have to deal with the kind of glitchy cannibals and that kind of stuff, but he has to work on the unofficial patch, and he also has to work on his actual Templars mod itself, so he actually won't have the Templars mod ready for a while. Today what we're going to do is we're just going to try and get this houseboat built. I would rather build the houseboat than actually have the castle being worked on, mainly because I've just never seen the houseboat before. I really haven't seen a really cool castle before, but I've never seen a houseboat before, so that's definitely what we're going to do. We're going to get the entire thing done, and the only way to do that is just consistently chop down trees like crazy. And hope to gosh that they don't roll directly into the water like they are now. And I've decided to go ahead and just put the houseboat in the lake, because I feel like that's really cool to have like a houseboat in the lake. But I've been told that it is so buggy that it launches you really far up in the air. But that was in old patches, so if it's working now and you can actually get inside it and you can actually like sleep inside it without getting killed, I wouldn't mind actually using it as a spawn point for now. So pretty cool. It's 48 logs, I think. And everything that I'm building here actually is going to take a lot of logs. So this is really glitchy. I can't pick up this log. Okay. Let's try and push it back away from the blueprint. There we go. And there's a log out here. Put that on there too. It's 48 logs, which is a shit ton of trees. It's about 12 trees. What we should do is probably build these log holders. Now, log holders will take way too long to build unless we actually can get a shit ton of sticks, because we could just put everything in the log holders, and when the log holders are full, then we can start transferring stuff down. And that's what we're going to that's what we're going to end up doing with the castle as well, because we have to build the castle in a specific order to kind of help us build in a way that we have a base, and then we just progressively build the base up a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The stick glitch didn't seem to want to work today. There is a lot of sticks around here, though, so it won't take too long to build one of these log holders. There we go. Probably just do this last log holder. And we might as well just get all of them done, to be honest. I know a lot of you were saying, well, from what I read in the comments when I asked if you guys wanted to see tree cutting, a lot of people were, like, I guess, like, not really specific on what they wanted to see. Everybody was kind of more or less saying, I like to see progress. But I'm not really sure what that entitles as progress. Would you actually want me to cut down every single tree and show you that? And then there was also some people that were like, you should do the thing where you do half building, and then at the last half of the episode you adventure. But the biggest problem with that is the adventures would continue into the next day, and then the end of the second episode of that part in the next day, I know it's confusing, would end up being adventuring, mainly because 10 minutes is not long enough to adventure. I actually do, I only do 20-minute episodes. I don't want to do 30 or 40 because you could easily get 2 videos, and it's just a lot more work for me to do that kind of thing. Plus rendering times and editing and all that kind of stuff for those longer videos takes a lot longer. There we go. Okay, so we're good there. Might as well just build the stick holder while we're at it, right? I want to get the houseboat done today, so this might be a longer episode for you guys. Or I may cut out the building or some of the tree cutting. We'll see when we get there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just chop down some trees, get these things in the log holders, and move on in life. And get this houseboat done. It takes about 12 trees. We already have 2 trees in it, so it's about 10 trees to get this entire thing done. And I'm not sure how many logs a log holder holds. If we do the math right after we put the logs into the log holder, we will know how many log holder fill-ups it would take to build the houseboat. Houseboat shouldn't take too long. It should take half the time, virtually half the time as the regular building or the log cabin took, so I can't expect it taking too long. I think if we chase after these taller trees, we can cut down on time because they drop 5 instead of 4, like the fatter trees. These are taller and skinnier, and they drop 5 instead of 4, so probably chase after these trees. So I put 4 logs into 1 log holder. I think they might hold 8. Let's check. That one only dropped 4 as well. Okay, so that one's holding... Oh, I missed a log, sorry. 6. I think 6 might be the max. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just losing where the logs are. There we go. Nope, 7. I think they hold 8 then. Okay. So if they hold 8, I should chop down these 3 trees right over here. That'll give me enough to fill up another one. And hopefully they don't roll away and I lose them in the whiteness. The lighting seems like it was edited as well in the B update. It's like 0.04b. So there's a whole bunch of like little edits and bug fixes. I didn't read it completely through. I just kind of saw houseboat and I was like, I need to go do that right now because I've been waiting for the houseboat to be available for quite some time. And I'm glad that they're actually having some patch fixes. Some just patch fixes that are not like waiting the entire time. I know they did that once with the first patch. They tried to fix saving before the major patch, but it didn't work. So they just waited for the major patch. But I think now that they kind of know what the community wants, I know personally I want them to just release anything that they fix as soon as they fix it and have saves to be backwards compatible. That way the game just slowly gets better and better, and then seasons can continue without having like to restart every huge version update. But apparently the last version was recently actually compatible with the update, but I just wanted to restart and build my castle by the lake anyway. So each log holder holds 7, I believe. So that's good and bad, because it's not an even number, so we can't really... Yeah, it does seem like they hold 7. Come on. Thank you. We'll grab some more logs, put those in the log holders. This is how we're going to be building our castle as well. 1 log holder can do a wall and a half, which is really cool. I know a lot of people would just be like, you're better off just placing them on the walls. But like I said, we need to build it in a certain way. That way we have a base that's actually safe before we actually go ahead and build the entire castle. Instead of like just building like one edge at a time, we should probably do the outer walls first and then do the secondary walls first and then do the towers. And it's kind of an order in which I want to do it. All right, so let's just start picking up some of these logs and just transporting them over to this. There we go, we got 10 on there already. By the end of this, we should be about halfway done. And we're only about halfway through the episode, so this is just a race to get this houseboat done in 1 episode. Kind of hoping that this is a possibility. Probably should have put the log holders close to here, but they're going to come in handy when I'm actually building the castle itself, so. There we go. My energy's pretty low. Let's drink a soda real quick. There we go. So this is coming together pretty cool looking. I gotta place it in the water so that way it floats in the water as well. That's why it's underwater right now. I didn't start it up here. So I don't know if I was gonna be able to push it. It seems like the entrance is actually on the other side. That could be a bad thing, but I don't want to restart it now because I have 18. The entrance is on this side. I placed it wrong. I went so fast and I placed it wrong. But I think we should be able to swim around and push it. Like I said, I don't really know how this is going to work. And I've already started, and I don't really want to have to restart it. So we'll just finish it, and hopefully we'll be able to get inside of it somehow. But like I've been told, we should probably save before we get in it, because it will launch you in the air, I think, is what it actually does right now. So probably should save before we get in. Alright, so we're exactly halfway done. Doing pretty well. Starting to build the roof on it. And I'm hoping that it doesn't have the same mechanics as the raft, in that literally it's so hard to get inside and get on top of and stuff. But we'll see when we get there. Let's go ahead and knock down these 2 stray trees over here. You know what, cannibals? I really don't want to deal with you right now. I never knew I was this close to some luggage over here. I'm definitely going to start... Yeah, I'm definitely going to start using those. I didn't know I was so close to luggage. Is this 2 trees? I think this is 2 trees inside each other. Unless it's just cutting really awkwardly. Nope, just 1 tree. Push that in that direction. There we go. It says 293 logs to finish this entire castle. That's crazy. Boom, shakalaka. A few more hits. Push that one. I think this is a tree that gives... Yeah, this is a tree that gives logs, right? I'm not stupid. There we go. Here we go. And 1 last hit. Push that there. Boom. Boom. These ones seem like they're just better off transporting them straight to the boat. 29. We're really close now. Alright. Go ahead and eat a few snacks to get my food up. That way my energy doesn't deplete crazy fast. 31 out of 48. This is kind of like my log cabin episodes where I was trying to build that log cabin. I'm pretty Speedy Gonzales at building large things. 33 out of 48. After these logs, it's approximately a couple more trees. Not really that many trees left. 35 out of 48. I think this should put us at... If I can find another log somewhere in here. Yep, right there. This should put us at another 2 trees to finish, right? 3 trees. 2.5 trees. Just do this one that's really close. And we should be really, really close at that point. I just want to get this houseboat done. That's my objective. And we'll see how the mechanics work, and I'll show you and see if you guys think it's worth building. It probably isn't worth building at all. It probably has extreme bugs or something that launches you up in the air, like Andrew said during that Forest developer interview that I did with Star. 39. 41. Exactly 2 more trees. Minus 1 more log, obviously. There we go. I'm sorry about doing the tree chopping thing. Like I said, the comments were... I kind of want the comments today to be very specific. Do you want to, or do you not want to, see tree cutting? At all. I know there's like a happy medium where I could do like half an episode of tree cutting, or I could just record myself the entire time and try and like cut together episodes, but that would lead to shorter episodes more than likely. I know a lot of people are actually kind of stopping this game as of recently because there's little to nothing to do. And building is just a thing that I love to do in video games, so I like to show it. But I'm still a little confused on what you guys want to see, but we'll see in a little while after this video is posted. But all I want to do right now is get this houseboat done, and this is the last tree that we need to see what happens to the houseboat. Last tree. Whoop. Whackity whack. What's going back? Boom. Hit that over there. One, two, and the last log to get the tree, the tree house. Houseboat. I hope they had tree houses of some kind in the future. That'd be pretty cool. And houseboat. Houseboat is now upside down. I can get inside the houseboat. Look at me. I'm inside the houseboat. Yeah! Bloop. Look at this exciting houseboat. Exciting it is. So exciting. Alright, let's get behind it. It's upside down. But it's a houseboat. Nonetheless. The amount of logs that I just cut down, I could have done a shit ton of progress to my castle with. Oh, maybe we can flip it back over? No, it doesn't look like we can... It doesn't look like we can flip it back over. Maybe if I get underneath it or something? Flip it over. Flip it over. Maybe I'll wedge it up against a rock and see if I can flip it over. Push it up on land, and then... Oh, it's getting really angled. I can just push the houseboat up on land. And... do a flipperoonie. Oh, look at us. Oh, we actually flipped it over, dudes. We're awesome. Alright, and now we want to push this back into the water. Push that back into the water. I'll grab this right here and push it and push it. Oh, no, don't flip over again. No. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. Can we live inside this? Look at me, I can live inside this. Yeah, this actually makes my head hurt. Alright, so we built a houseboat. Or a rock boat. Or whatever the fuck that is. Something to do with a house and a boat and something like that. But thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. We built a houseboat and we had fun doing so. Let me see if I can just push this one last time. Maybe it's like bottom heavy or something. There we go. We actually got the houseboat how it's supposed to be. So tell me guys about the building thing and how you want to see it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.